Hey guys, it's Nate doing a weekly trade review for the March 14th newsletter. So just getting started here. AbbVie, it was a really good breakout through this downward trend line, inside day up to start the week. We took a swing on it, was doing okay, and then the news hit of a trial being delayed or something. Nothing that we can do about that. Just unfortunate circumstances with the trade. One reason, I took the April 110 calls thinking, got enough time to absorb any type of downward move, but it can't absorb this type of move with that sort of a gap there. If it pulled back to test the breakout, yeah, it could absorb that. But gap down on bad news, just one of those things that it's just unfortunate. So either way, if you took the trade Monday and even Tuesday, you would have been good. Locked in some profit. So not bad overall there. Blink never broke out. Has earnings this upcoming week, so non-event there. Not going to continue to watch this one with it having earnings. I believe it went inside week, so we'll just keep an eye on it after earnings. CCL broke out Monday on a gap up. Never could really get over 30. That was what I was looking at for it to do, was get over 30. Closed that gap on Tuesday and then just kind of went sideways thereafter. So could have got this, but chasing that gap up was kind of hard to do. So CGC, it broke out Monday. Pot did in general. I know Tilray was good Monday, but then it was good for a day trade, but beyond that, couldn't break and hold 36. So it is what it is there. Just a lot of crappy action really this week with the OPEX and the Fed and everything. So Chewy took the inside day up Monday with a hammer. That was the early entry. I really wanted for it to break over 88.35, and it never did. So depending on if you were aggressive and got in early, you would have been okay, but it never broke our 88.35. Broke the upward trend line, pulled back, so with an outside day. So Tuesday was your day to take a short on it, and then it would have played out for the rest of the week there. Costco, another one, gapped up, pulled back, didn't really do anything special there, broke that upward trend line, so you could have got in on some puts there. Dow Delta Airlines, another one that gapped up like CCL did. Airlines, travel industry gapped up Monday, so kind of negated the breakout, and then just came back, pulled back, closed that gap, and then put in a hammer on Friday, trying to maintain this upward trend line here. So 3D, triple D there, broke out. Again, it seems to be the common theme, broke out and then pulled back. So a lot of that going on this week, with the uncertainty of the Fed and OPEX and everything. It's just made for a tough week in general. iRobot, this was a good breakout through that downward trend line. Good continuation on Tuesday. The options kind of suck on it, so you have to really be in commons. But that was a pretty good breakout. Was looking for it ultimately to get up and over this basically 138, but it couldn't do it. So that's going to be a continued resistance there. Jemiah, that was a decent move Monday, inside day up through this little breakout area, but couldn't get over 52 really and hold it and pulled back. Lemonade, good inside day up Monday, but then couldn't really confirm 110. That's what we were looking for, was a solid move over 110, run towards that gap around 120. Couldn't quite get there and pulled back. MU, Micron, I was really thinking that we were going to get those new highs this week. Tuesday it looked promising with the gap up, and then it came almost to 95 there. Then it really pulled back, but then Wednesday had a decent outside day there, and again this 95 area or 95.75 area is going to be key, because went 95.75 there and 95.50 here. So once that breaks, we should see 97.50 and then 100. But it's going to be some big resistance there. So just continue to keep that on your radar there. Net had an inside day on Monday. It broke out Tuesday through that trend line, but it went right to that gap. Couldn't get into the gap. A lot of things pulled back on Tuesday with outside days. So just couldn't confirm it. So just wicked it. Just continue to keep that on watch. You just extend your trend line out a little bit and see if it comes back through that range, because it will close that gap at some point. QS had a really good breakout on Monday, inside day up over 60, and then it got over that 62.04. I thought it was really going to break out really good on Monday. It was a very nice start to the day there, but just couldn't never get going. And then it had a nice day on Friday, even though some other things were choppy or whatever on Friday. This one was pretty good with a nice outside day there. SDGR, I believe it went double inside week. Yep. So keep this one on your watch. My alert's still good, so look for it over 82.01 to get into that gap. So, and Snap, it had an inside day on Monday, and then it triggered on Tuesday, but just like everything else, pulled back, went outside day. Couldn't confirm 65. Barely got there. 65.13 was the high on Tuesday. So that was really what I was looking for, was the breakout over 65, but it never got confirmed. Sono, another one, gapped up on Monday, held 42, but we couldn't break. Looks like 43.71. So then it finished with an inside day on Friday. So held up well, retested 40, and now it's just continuing to want to make new highs. Tesla went double inside week. Couldn't get over 721.11. Barely broke out over 700. Pulled back. So continue to keep this one watch. You guys know how it plays, so basically I have to do weekly options on those. But it held up well, okay, on Friday. Inside day down, but then it held it for the most part. So a nice little hammer there. Twitter, another good one on Monday here. Got over the 68.82 and had a real nice trigger there, and then it went a little bit higher, over 70. Got over 70 on Monday, then it gapped up a little bit, but then it pulled back with everything else. But that was a pretty good move on Monday. Seems to be most of the plays were on Monday. Vroom, I believe that went double inside week. It did. So took the double inside day down, but then just really not a whole lot of activity there. So alert's still good on it over 38.78 to get back into that gap. So keep that one on watch. And Western Digital broke out this downward trend line on Monday, kind of went sideways. I'm sorry, not on Monday. On Tuesday, it broke out, and then, but it couldn't really ever. It just wicked 72. It couldn't confirm it. So, still waiting on a confirmed move and close over 72 to get things rolling up towards 75. So, overall, it was a pretty tough week in the markets. Basically, so here's Monday on the SPY, 1 hour, pretty tight range. This is Wednesday. Here's the Fed announcement here. It closed the gap down, finished out pretty strong, but then it got back down and then broke Wednesday's low on Thursday and really pulled back. So overall, not a great week. I think the beginning of the week was the best. Monday was really the best day. And then Wednesday after the Fed, you had about 2 hours worth of good moves to take, and kind of the pick of your choosing there. Pick of the litter as far as what to get in on what was moving. So overall, I'm hoping that this week is behind us and we can move forward and get a sense of direction starting next week. A lot of double inside weeks for next week, and a lot of inside weeks. So just keep your eye on things, and we'll get back at it next week. Thanks, guys.